Welcome then to the 1996 ACU Dunlop Youth Motocross Championship, and also run in conjunction with this championship for this year, the Holt JCB Under 21 Championship. We are in for a season of splendid racing. Well, things really getting underway here on the Saturday. There are 3 blocks of racing on the Saturday, 2 on the Sunday. Our first aiders are all ready and raring to go, and hopefully not having to administer to any riders. The juniors got off the line first. This is race 1 on Saturday. Full lineup of these little 60cc juniors, and no doubt the racing will be close. Number 9, it's Clinton Bars who took the lead. From 26, Craig Armin. 28, Tony Cadman. Number 2, Steve McKenzie going through. There's 3, that's Dean Vukovic. 33, Ricky Lockhart. 10, Graham Blockhook. 7, Jamie Lewis. 37, James Scratton. Well, there are just too many of them to keep up with. Number 1, Craig English just going through. There's number 14, that's Chris Oldfield. Beginning to build his lead, number 9, Clinton Bars. He's away at the front. Number 11 chasing him in 4th place. Jamie Wood going through then. Then 33, Lockhart. He's 5th. Then 7, Jamie Lewis. 6, dropping down to 7th, number 3, Dean Vukovic. Straight into the 4th open race, and the battle was on at the front. 16 there going through 3rd place for Clint Mears. They were charging. 15, Brad Nixon amongst that group. No holes barred stuff from these boys, but the race came to a little bit of a preempted end when number 9 took a bit of a serious tumble and was taken off the track. The race was stopped, and it seemed to be disaster for these open class boys. Every race they tried to get underway, they seemed to have problems. Nevertheless, they went back to the paddock, and we brought out onto the track the second race of the day for the under 21s. Ryan Vose just there on the bike. And Mackenzie finally finished 6th as the open class riders got back onto the line and tried to get another race underway, and fingers crossed, hopefully this time without any stoppages. 30 there just going through, that was Hollis. Not a good start for Charlie. Number 7 amongst that group, Lee Chadwick. It'll be interesting to see who's going to emerge in the lead as they come round to complete this first lap. But as they bump and bounce their way through the sand, the track now getting very, very rough. 46 there, Gareth Farnham. And, well, I'm looking very eagerly at the moment. It looks, there's 30, there's 21. Well, that 21 is John Bell. They're coming round to complete the first lap. It looks very much like that Alex Rausch has got the lead. He's being chased by 16, Clint Mears. They're out of sight of us at the moment, but that's what it looks like from here. Those are the front 2. It'll be interesting to see what the rest can do. And here comes the leader. Raunch it is that leads. 16 Mears behind him. Then it's Hollis. Then it looked like 21 John Bell or 20 Stuart Flockhard. One of those. It was Flockhard, then Bell. Then 4 there behind that group. That was Carl Stannard. Brad Nixon was also amongst that group. 7, Lee Chadwick going through. 28, well, he's on the gas as well. That's Craig Dunn. Managed not to dump the bike this time. The leader, 2nd. And 3rd place man going through, Stuart Flockhard. Number 1, Tillotson. He's been upgraded to the main race from the support due to the fact we had a few spare gates left for the Sunday morning. 14 just going through there. That's Tony Firth. But the battle is on at the front. 16, Clint Mears gone into the lead. Rausch down into 2nd, being chased by Stuart Flockhard. Number 20, those are the top 3 as they come through. Number 4, Craig Stannard. He's in, oh, someone's got it wrong. He was so lucky. 42, James Butterworth. Well, I won't say what he'll be changing when he gets back to the paddock. Well, he seems to have got back on the gas again, the youngster from Warrington in Cheshire. Well, 16, the new race leader coming through, Clint Mears, still being pursued. Tillotson is also in there with a shout at the moment. And I'm just trying to sort out actually where Tillotson is. About 5th or 6th at the moment, so it really is getting a bit frantic. Hollis going through with 15 there right beside him, Brad Nixon. Hollis not having the best of days. And now the battle is on at the front. He's having a go at it. Oh, Alex Rausch doesn't want to relinquish this lead. He's still got the lead, Clint Mears, but Rausch came round the outside of him, and that was almost a do-or-die situation. Well, the race went on and on and on like this, corner to corner to corner between these two. 16 coming through, still with 40 behind him, and they are still going for it. And look at number 20, Stuart Flockhard. Well, I think he's got aspirations of taking the win. 2 laps to go as number 3 comes through. And not a very good day for our number 3. Carl Firth, as they battle for those remaining places. I don't know what he's got on his handlebars there. It must be his pet toy or something. Probably not bringing him any luck. 34 just gone through the picture. That's Sam Mansfield. As we look down the track, we're waiting for the tussle at the front. Number 8, Ian Aspey going through. And here they come. Is this the checkered flag? It is, and it goes. No, it's the last lap flag. My mistake. Look at this battle behind. They really are going corner to corner. There's Barbara Laws from Dunlop, and that's, of course, a gentleman from Suzuki, better known to most people as Roger Harvey, or Mr. Nose. Number 16 going through. He took the win then. It was a great win for Clint Mears, chasing him home all the way. In second place eventually was number 20, Stuart Flockhard, and number 40 there, Alex Rausch. He finished third. Neil Prince there, the 1989 schoolboy champion, the 1994 British 125 champion, here enjoying the action. Ryan Vose, 32 there on the Skymaster Suzuki. Rose looking for a good result from this third and final race of the day, the Holt JCB Under 21s Challenge. 24 there, Chris Cowley with a small problem, but he got it going. The gate dropped, here they come. It looks like Teesdale that's got it on the inside, number 58. We'll have to wait and see till they emerge the other side of the track. But Teesdale certainly on course for possibly another win. Jamie Breeden just going through there, number 9, as the rest of them sort themselves out. It really is just a bit frantic. Number 6, that's Mickey Firth on the Honda from Barnsley. But the race is on, yes indeed. That looked very much like Teesdale from this angle, going through. 38 there, Lee Williams behind him. Ryan Vose just gone through, and here comes the race leader, 58, Paul Teesdale. He's out in front. 38, Lee Williams, his second. He's got 23, Chris Stokes there with him, and number 9, Jamie Breeden, he's fourth. The battle is on at the front. 27, James Payton going through. Wish he'd change his shirt. Behind James Payton, that's Leon Woodford actually. Just about to say Chris Cowley. There's 21 in the picture, Stephen Bailey. Just about to fall behind to Matthew Nelms, 94. And the battle was certainly on behind that group. Number 2 just going through, Paul Cowshaw. But we haven't seen number 1, Tim Heisman. We don't know where he is, but presumably he's still on the bike somewhere. And there he is. He's way down the field, Heisman. He's had a terrible start. What can he do about that? Number 11, Paul Edwards, just going through there. You can see the track getting very, very rough. Here's the leader. Once again, Teesdale. He's got this well and truly sewn up, barring any mistakes or mechanical problems. Second place man, Lee Williams. Third place man now, it's number 9, and that's Jamie Breeden. Well, we're waiting now to see where Heisman might be, because I think that's 10 just gone through, which would be Carl Nunn. There's number 2, Paul Calshaw. There's number 4, Jamie Powell. Well, I'm looking down at my... Oh, here's Heisman now. Number 1 coming through, Tim Heisman. He's down in about 10th or 11th at the moment. This is a disastrous part of the day for him. 34 just gone through there, Timothy Green. 12 and 5 having a right little battle. Jamie Buckle there, number 12 in front of him, Stephen Almack. 25 followed them through, and that was Richard Stevens. But the racing is certainly long way from being over. 9, Jamie Breeden. We're looking back behind him, it's 23, and that's Chris Stokes, and he's got Payton right on his back door. There's Matthew Nelms, 94. I'm still trying to get used to that number. 14, Lee Mason. Number 2, Paul Cowshaw. We're looking back behind that group. 4, it is Jamie Powell, and then behind Jamie Powell it is number 1, Heisman. Looking ever so smooth, but not where he wants to be. 35 looks to have a problem, Lee Webb, as number 14 passes him, Lee Mason. Well, what can you say? The track already beginning to take its casualties, as it normally does here at Cheddelton. Very, very hard track to ride at the end of the day. Gets very rough and bumpy. We're only glad it's not raining, actually, because it gets extremely wet in places. Well, the battles are on right down the field. We've got another retirement here. It looks to me like number 16. Well, I think he was going to retire. Richard Hughes, he seems to have picked the pace back up again. But very slow around that corner. As 14, Lee Mason goes through. As you can see there's some pretty big whoops and bumps that are beginning to develop as Breeden, number 9, on the Honda from Selliston, goes through. Number 11 there behind Paul Edwards, and then behind Edwards it's once again 25 Richard Stevens from Coldfield. Well, there's no real change at the moment. There is number 2. Well, he's Paul Cowshaw making his way through the pack steadily. There's Heisman going through. He's having a terrible day as Breeden comes back through again, and Breeden is now leading the race. We've lost Teasdale, don't know where he's gone, but we've lost him somewhere. Second place man 38 still there, and that's Lee Williams beginning. And there he is. 58 just gone through. So the answer to that question was back in third. He's obviously been off the bike. Fourth, Ryan Vose looks to have gone up to fifth now on the Skymar Suzuki. So things are changing, and James Payton appears to be dropping back. I think he may have a puncher. It's the new race leader, Jamie Breeden, number 9 then, that's away. We're looking back for second place. Here he comes, 38, Lee Williams hoists the Honda out of the sandhole. We're looking back for third and fourth. Well, there is 32, that's fourth place man, and he's now on the case of 58, and that was our early race leader, Teasdale. And a quick shot there of number 94, and that was of course Matthew Nelms, looks to have pulled out of the race. Breeden going through to complete another lap. And it's the checkered flag then for number 9, Jamie Breeden. He wins the last JCB Holt race of the day. Second place then for 58, Paul Teasdale. Chasing home in third then, Lee Williams, number 38. Behind him in fourth, it was young Payton. Oh, I don't think he had a puncher, but he certainly slowed down. Number 3 coming through, Leon Woodford. Wasn't the best of days for young Woodford. Number 19, he also finished the race, Greg Fitch. Quite a way down in the points, unfortunately for him, but there you are. Not everybody can win. 44, Robert Tallick just going through, and at number 70 there, that's Carl Belfield right behind him. He finished about 7th. Well, after all that racing, it comes time to hand out the trophies, and we've got John Barford here, one of our Grand Prix 125 stars and our British Championship stars, handing out the trophies to the riders, along with Barbara Laws there from Dunlop. And of course Charles Greenwood, our Dunlop officially sponsored commentator for this series, and it's nice to have Charles with us, the South African, providing us with some excellent commentary over the 2 days. Well, these youngsters, varying in sizes, going up onto the podium there to get their chance to chase whoever they want to chase with the champagne, and this is where the cameraman usually backs off just a little bit. We'll leave them to have fun for just a moment. There they go. It's horrible stuff. It sticks to everywhere when you go home. Leon Haslam, a star in the making. Well, his father was a star. Those of you that might remember Rocket Ron Haslam, the road racer, around the days that Barry Sheen was doing all his winning. So up on the podium they go, these little senior boys, to get their opportunity to shake and spray the champagne. I see Charles decides to make an exit stage left. Don't blame him, here they come. I thought that was coming for me actually. Up into the senior group now, as the top boys take their trophies.
And the race winner, who else? Every single racing was there, Gordon Rose. Excellent, excellent.
Well, Gordon Rose then, the overall winner of the seniors. And what a ride he had.
Gordon Rose, well done. Got a very, very nice ride from the senior class.
Well, from the senior class we now moved on to the open class riders. After the usual, traditional shampoo shower. Or champagne shampoo shower as we can now call it. And top 3, and didn't they provide us with some splendid racing?
You had your work cut out the whole weekend, didn't you? Yeah, a bit tired. Yeah, I'm good. I can believe that. You won't be able to get to school tomorrow. No, expecting good weather.
Well, the young man that certainly provided us with some super racing this weekend in the open class, Mark Jones, taking 3 out of the 5 races to take the overall result. Certainly a lad to look out for in the future. Well, we moved on then to the presentation for the top 3 riders in the Holt JCB class, and there Peter Shields of Holt JCB to present the trophies. James Payton taking third overall in the under-21s. It was Jamie Breeden that took second overall. Hope you've enjoyed the racing here from Cheddelton. Join us for round 2 at Mildenhall. It's going to be a spectacular. Paul Teasdale then was the winner.